James one is James the Wine Guy, a fun, fantastic, point of difference wine. It's a Tannat coming from Lodi. Twitter tasting Earth Day and celebrate wines like this. Now, this is a Lodi Rules certified wine. Lodi Rules is, first of all, not all Lodi wines are Lodi Rules certified. Lodi Rules is a sustainable green program. It's also, I've read through a lot of, probably not every single point in Lodi Rules. It's a very strict, difficult certification to get, actually. It's audited, so you can't just put, the green certification. I'll show you what that certification looks like in a moment. On your label, you have to actually get that audited and certified that you've actually complied with Lodi Rules, because I think it shows that extra sense of not just a point of difference for point of difference sake, but there's this actually heartfelt belief in producing beautiful wines. I think Lodi has worked very hard to get where it is today. Now, it's worked very hard because it has a reputation of being maybe only these few varieties exist versus a whole plethora of varieties. It's really known for its Petit Syrah and its Zinfandel, and maybe Cabernet, maybe Merlot, but nothing else. Yes, it produces white wines, it produces dessert wines, it produces beautiful red wines like this. And, I think that's a really great story here. Italian varieties, by the way, Iberian varieties, Bordeaux, Rhone, etc. And so here we go with this wine. This is produced by Michael David. And, of course, they have always a whimsical, fun, interesting program, Inkblot. So that's really, important because this is a Tannat wine. And looks like a Rorschach there. And here's a back panel for your inspection here. I'll bring that a little closer now. The light is a bit bright here. 15.3%, but guess what? Tannat can handle that. That's a good thing. That's a fine thing. Now here's a Lodi Rule certification. Now you can only get that again if it's really verified and certified and audited and so forth. So fun wine here. 400 cases in total, $35 price point. So this wine is 100% new French oak. It is also aged for 16 months. $35 price point, and really gorgeous wine. And Tannat, surprisingly enough, I don't drink a lot. This is from Uruguay. You don't find a lot of Tannat in the United States. And so I think it's a wine that you're going to see, I think, much more often. It's a wine to chew on. Can stand on its own or with food, with beef, of course, or other things such as pork or lamb, if you enjoy those meats as well. So I think this is a beautiful wine where I think it's really emblematic and fun and interesting, and something that, when I mean emblematic, there's some characteristic notes on here that I'm just like, okay, it may not sound like this is an interesting note, but I think it's fantastically descriptive. So here we go for scent characterization, flavor profile, and the point score. So on this, I'm getting notes of violet, cedar, boot polish. Yes, that's a fantastic way of describing this wine. And, I'm not going to say I invented that or, thought of that or I'm the original person of that. That's James Halliday, Australian wine reviewer. And I think that's a really interesting note because I think, I was really cautious about using that note because I was worried someone would misinterpret it. But it really has such a really distinct characteristic to this wine. Additional note of plum orchard, which is also a favorite note of mine, which means that when plums fall to the earth in the fall time, they become part of the earth, and a really beautiful, very spicy characteristic comes out. Cinnamon, allspice, clove. Now, the flavor characterization. On this one, I'm getting into black, red, cherry, plum, chocolate, game, and cinnamon. I give this one a 9.2 out of my 10.0 scale. Think of this as 92 points out of 100 points. So for more reviews, you know where to go. James and Wine Guy. Come back, subscribe to this channel so you know what else I'm doing. And do me a favor, give a like to this video and share this on your favorite social media. I'll put more information on the producer down below as well as Lodi Rules. And also leave your questions and comments there as well. And you can also do that on your favorite social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, LinkedIn, as well as Instagram and WordPress. Thank you so much for watching me today. Stay tuned for more. Salut!